here the night before the build, and I have all of the parts that I've made over the last couple weeks for the build right here. Before they go in and kind of got all mixed together, I want to do a quick overview of what I've done. So if you see any of the pre-shots you see in the build, I made a back plate for the overall case for the front, as well as some plates for the behind the case, clean everything up. You'll see that I still have the plastic that covers it, paper plastic that covers it, protects it, still on there. You'll see a lot of the drawings I did on there to try to keep everything as symmetrical as possible, hitting the right holes. So those were pretty straightforward. They just took a lot of time. Anytime I made a hole on one side, I would make it on the other side. And you'll see on the case, I'll then need to match a hole through there. So you see the back of that case got pretty torn up in the process. There, and so that's those pieces. Then also within the case, there's a little bit of coverage on the front. I wanted to cover up the hole because the way I have the fans sitting, they don't sit, and they leave a big hole. So I wanted to clean that up. So that's what this is for, a piece there. Here's a couple smaller pieces. They aren't very clean, but they get hidden. Those actually hold the front radiator and fans on because I'm not using the stock holes to do that. Then over here are the back pieces. So actually, let's keep going on the front piece. So here's the light floor, which is just a clear piece, 2 white pieces, as well as a metal piece to hold it together. And then into the back. Originally, one of the problems with the case is after I had taken this piece out, and there was a piece right here that came forward and then down, added a lot of structural support to this. Once I cut that out to make room for the light floor, this got rather wobbly. And so what I had planned to do is I'd taken a piece like this, and I had stuck it behind here, and then I would flip it out. Oops, a better shot there. Goes in around here, and then I would flip it like this, and it would press that center of the back forward. The problem with that is I've got a lot of stuff going on in the back, and so once I started cutting out notches to allow everything to go, that is just curious on there, but anyways, once I started cutting out notches here, you'll see that the structural integrity of this thing went away, and its whole purpose is to push it forward in the back and keep it straight was kind of destroyed. I tried to reinforce it, but it wasn't working, so I had to come up with a different way. I had also wanted to cover up the cables in the back, so this was made to cover up those cables. And the way it works is to kind of push the back forward. There's a couple pieces. This will sit like this. I built this so that when I'm bolting it on here, and this is kind of the back of the case, cables are coming down, running around here, here's the power supply, that I wanted to be able to push forward in the center, so I just built this little ridge there, so when I bolt these down, it pushes, and I still got to clean this up before I do the painting, but when it pushes forward on this, when I push down and pushes forward on this, this actually pushes into the back of the case, pushes it forward, and locks it all forward. So this right here is 2 pieces. You'll see I screwed it together there. Then there is going to be my speed controller there. All right, current James is going to cut off past James. I went on about some parts that actually didn't go into the build. So you'll see there at the end I was using those clear pieces. I had painted those black, a matte black, and then when I had put it in the build, I did not like that it did not match the matte black of the acrylic I had used. So what I did is I actually recreated those after the first photo shoot. Just made basically identical pieces. You can see here in the image kind of what they look like in the final build and how they all kind of press to the back and hold that back plate forward and kind of get a feel where all the plates came from. Thanks for watching. Bye.